Ooh-wee. It's a hot one out there today. It's mid to upper 80s and humid as heck. I came down, took a couple days off of work, and my father-in-law is coming down a little bit, but I took care of mowing the lawn because I hadn't been touching a couple weeks. Haven't posted a video update because I haven't been down. My anniversary was one Sunday. Father's Day was another Sunday. Sunday tends to be my day to come down, so and something was going on with the kids. I think the third Sunday that I missed. It's been 3 weeks since I've been down here. Father-in-law came down and made some doors up, and what else did he do? A couple other small things, and I'll probably go over those tomorrow when we're back at the guest cabin working. But schedule's just been awful lately. And then yeah, I go on a business trip next week for a couple days. I fly into New York City. That should be interesting. And so I know I wanted to spend the weekend with the kids and my wife, so I figured I'd take a couple days off and come on down here. Kind of helps me stay sane. Some other thing I've been working on is joined our local fire department. I was sworn in last night, so I have 6 months of probationary time, and then if I meet all requirements, I'll become a full-time full-time volunteer. Of course, they work on a system where you're 1 week on, 3 weeks off, and the first week they had me scheduled on, I already had a business trip planned for that week, so I told the chiefs that when they gave me my schedule, and normally you would have to find a replacement, someone from another squad, but seeing as I know nobody, I got a waiver. I'm still gonna see if I can find somebody from the week after, so I can be on call 1 week. It'd be good to get to know everybody, and all that stuff. So that's gonna eat into a little bit of my time because I'll be on call. Like I said, every 4 weeks I'll be on call, and I won't be down here that weekend if I'm on call. I'll just have to stay in the city. Something I've been meaning to do for 10 years or so, but I always kind of figured I was going to leave. We bought a starter home, and I always planned on moving. I've been here 10 years now, and I'm not going to move anytime soon. So, yeah, I figured it was about time to do what I wanted to, get a bucket list type thing. No idea if I'll ever get a video into that. I saw one guy had a helmet cam into a fire, which was kind of cool. So maybe later on, after I go through firefighter training in the fall, yeah, I'll do something like that. So it might make it into a video, might not. Like I said, I'm here tomorrow. I gotta leave somewhat early, about 3 o'clock, but I want to get the roof started, so my father-in-law can continue that. Once we get started, continuing it isn't that much work, but it'll take a while to get started, seeing as we always do things a little bit differently. The other thing I picked up, and I'm not doing a review of them yet because I just got them, but let me see here. Pick these up. They're Danner rat boots, same ones the Marines I guess get. There's a website that I found that Danner and Lacrosse, and they sell seconds. What made this boot a second is on the tip of the toe there's 2 scratches on the sole. They marked it with red tape and told you what they were, and for 79 bucks versus 350 or so, that was a heck of a deal. And I picked the warm weather version because I didn't have a good warm weather boot. They come basically broken in. It's kind of awesome. So by the end of the summer, maybe I'll do a video just talking about the boots, because I know a lot of people, anytime you can get an American-made boot for under $100, that's awesome. I'll put a link to where I got them, and it'll be a referral link if you actually buy something, I'll get 20 bucks. But don't buy anything just because I put the referral on there. But they have a bunch of other ones. They have a sale going on right now for work boots and for women's rubber type boots. But their sales go quick. So you have to sign up and they'll send you an email, and all their sizes go really, really fast. So you kind of look at what's up there and see if you want it and jump on it if you do. I had a buddy of mine's a pilot, and he'd been looking for boots. I told him about it. And so he was flying the plane at 38,000 feet and bought a pair of boots. It's a corporate plane, so it's different than a commercial pilot. He stepped back from the pilot's duties for a couple minutes to do it. But yeah, I'll let you know in a couple. By probably the end of the summer, I'll let you know how much I like them or don't like them. Size-wise, they were dead on for what I wear. If I was getting a pair of winter boots from them, I would have gone a half a size at least bigger, so I could get heavy socks on. But for summer boots, we're only wearing one pair of socks. Regular size seem to be awesome with these. And these come up for sale regularly, probably about once every month, once every 6 weeks. So if you sign up on their site and watch, you can probably get a pair. Like I said, they were 79 bucks, which to me is an awesome price for an American-made boot. Don't find a lot of American-made boots anymore that don't cost $300 to $500. Okay, that's enough talking for now. I'm going to go relax until my father-in-law gets here. It's too hot to actually do anything besides mow the lawn. Okay, so unlike yesterday's video, here's some actual progress. On the right there are the 3 doors that were made. I found them made them a couple weeks ago, along with the stairs and the concrete pad. Our knees were getting kind of sore of walking up into the door opening. You also put some boards on the interior here, and in the back here he got the first window installed, and then we did the other 2 today. Did them right now so that when he does the siding, he's going to take the siding right up and over the trim of the window on the outside. You can see the second floor joists up. They're 2x8, spanning 12 feet-ish. And like I said, we left a 2x6 for the second plate on the first floor wall, so we could just set everything down. And then it's a double 2x6 header over this wall, but we've put the first one up and then end nailed into these, and then nailed through the bottom into the floor joist, and then add the second rafter beam, whatever you want to call it, the second 2x6 beam. Coming on it this way, you see we put this tie beam across here because I wanted to make sure the building didn't bow one way or the other. So we took 2 2x8s, nailed them together, and so it doesn't sag, we actually mortised out a hole, and that's gonna, we have a 2x4, we actually measured it exact, because like I said, Amish 2x4s can be a little bit off, and we'll put 2 bolts through it holding it in, and that'll go up to the roof to make sure that 2x8 doesn't sag. It shouldn't. 2 2x8s should be able to span 12 feet, no problem. Doesn't look like a lot, but it took the better part of the day to do this much. And I got about an hour left, so we'll see if we can get the rest of this upper roof joist in place. Then we're going to have to start tarping it up. We're going to tarp right over the top of the second floor now, because we don't want to get any more water in here. Okay, so I'm going to go back to work. Okay, we're getting ready to pack it in. That last little video clip I did was a new toy my father-in-law got. Nothing real high-end, just a Harbor Freight miter saw, but it's the sliding one. So far it's working fairly decent. We're just doing straight cuts. And the dust system, there's my dog scratching his back. I heard something growl behind me. The dust system, it comes with stinks, and it just filled up the tube. But we're able to run a little shop vac and the saw barely on the generator. You gotta go slow. If you're just running the saw, you don't have to go slow at all. But it keeps the dust down to a minimum. Onto the building, we got the rest of that beam up. It goes out 2 feet and 10 inches on the front and 10 inches on the back. Those numbers are so that we can have room for a fascia board and then 1 inch of steel overhang on both sides. That's why it's not 3 feet and 1 foot. We're going to run some steel strapping down from that 2x6 to the 2x4 wall periodically, and we're going to put a couple of ledge mate bolts in the top into the 2x8s, 4 of them probably, one here, one on the middle beam, one along that wall, and then one in the back, just to keep the snow from pushing that top 2x6 beam sideways, because we've seen that on other buildings. I figure if we do that with the ledge mate, that should suck everything in and keep it real tight. Doesn't look like a lot of work, but darn it, it seemed to be. So next weekend I'm out here for the whole weekend, so we should be able to get the roof rafters up next weekend. And it seems maybe some of the siding and all that jazz done too. But yeah, it's coming along. Once we get the roof rafters up, we can order the steel, and maybe by middle of July, depending on my work schedule, we can have it sealed in. Maybe. For the second floor flooring, we're not putting that down right now. We might do what we did in the barn and get 5 quarters, store it up there over the winter, let it dry real good, and then lay it down. It doesn't have to go all the way to the edge, because we're probably going to box it in so yeah, you don't go all the way over. So it'll probably be only 8 foot up in that room area. Maybe. We'll see what we do when we get to it. Yeah, so a good day. So until next time, thanks for watching.